E aí, meu povo, bem-vindo de volta a Avowed. Beleza? Continuando a missão solo antigo. Eu não posso viajar a lugar nenhum. Tem que ir pernando até chegar lá na... Onde tem na área que tem que ir. O que eu vi ali não é nem na cidade. Bem, acho que não posso ir em nenhum acampamento. Deixa eu ver aqui uma coisa. Também não posso. Nem adianta que eu não tenho material.
There's the city. What's left of it.
Those are still Garou banners.
Aqui pelo lado esquerdo. Mais inimigos?
They've got the advantage. Unless you want to fight, give them that.
Never had a chance.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
What are we waiting for? I have some aggression to unleash.
Why will they not leave us? It cuts. It cuts.
Watch your right!
Good one!
Dodge this!
Pelo menos valeu a pena ir lá. Tá, do baú.
Take your best time.
Let's finish this.
Not bad, envoy. Enemy to the right.
Watch your back.
They made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that. I needed to see them so badly. It felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
Rabbits in a burrow, hunted.
You should.
These people are looking for leadership. A sense of...
Envoy. Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
As if you don't already know.
Ignacy, calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? His people burned my city.
The Steel Garrote are hardly his people.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran. Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Aedyr ways.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my father fled the Valen Republics.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Koichi, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradis.
What has gotten into you?
As long as we are animancers, the Aedyrans will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradis is more secure, but it would mean living under Aedyran rule. I don't like our options. but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku Kubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fjord went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Oh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman. I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend.
Muchas
What
gracias.
more could I ask for?
Seems like a...
Deixa eu ver. Garra. Gazua. Descrição examinável de uma oração, escrito por um fornecedor de tarefas para a oferenda ao ancião após a destruição de Fjord. É um apelo aos espíritos dos mortos. Da proteção.
We never saw them coming.
Aedyr has brewed us overtop.
You heard, Vidal. The settlement is done for.
This settlement is our home. I can't believe you're ready to abandon it.
Fjord investigar is a dream. I know what the dream is.
Pela essa missão aqui.
It's you. The godlike. The Rangers told me you help people in dire straits. I thought they were lying. But here you are. All of us. What was Fjord to you? What have you lost today? Forgive me, please. I forget myself. If your family had been wronged like mine has, you'd do anything. I'll be straight with you. The Steel Garrote's captain stole something precious from me. It wasn't enough to burn our city. Now they have to loot us too. She'll let you close. You can take her prize back. But you will have to kill her first. Then I don't have to explain. Vidaro won't get his hands dirty. I need someone who will. My young nephew stood up to the steel garrote before they attacked. The captain gutted him and looted his ring. An heirloom with our family crest. Nothing can quench a loss this deep. But I can still have justice. I want that commander to die as painfully as he did. I warn you though, her troops will probably still be with her. Bring back the ring, and I'll pay you. I can't think about her wearing our emblem. It makes me ill. I should go now. My sister will need help preparing my nephew's body. We'll both be praying for you. Damn you, demons. Damn the steel garrote. I'll spit on their graves.
Tá, quartel. Dá um pulo aqui rapidinho. Ver se eu posso melhorar algum equipamento. Eita, dois, não, tá um. Já tá dois, tá dois. Eu acho que eu posso melhorar logo minha defesa. Precisa de gold, tem quase 26. Não dá. Deixar pra depois. Galho 9. Não dá também. Três. Imediatamente 5.
My city.
Soldiers ahead, by the watchtower. What's our move, envoy?
Envoy? What are you doing here? Our report said you were still in Fjord. We were outnumbered. It was more efficient to let the living lands do our work for us. Give me one reason why I shouldn't tear your soul apart.
Because one wrong move from you and my soldiers will shoot. Now, state your business, and don't waste my time. We're moving out. Oh, and how many did you cut down in Dawnshore alone?
Eu tinha um bom tipo.
I killed one sentry. I'm not going to answer for the rest. It was a token to prove my honor. It's tradition. You know that. You question the honor of the Steel Garrote? Your title has gone to your head. Someone needs to teach you a lesson in humility. Attack!
Não vai ser tu não, porque eu tô muito forte.
Right flank.
Cadê aquela habilidade nova, rapaz?
Stop right.
Careful, to the left!
Stand a chance. Coming from your right.
Quick as a fox!
Mais um.
Come on! Come on!
Ah, era.
Who's next? Anyone?
Que arma é essa? Alfange. Tem que ver lá se é bom. Também tem que ver a velocidade desse bicho. É mais rápido. O que ela faz de mais interessante? 117, essa eu já tô sabendo. Bater o inimigo aumenta sua velocidade de ataque em 15% por 10 segundos. Somente seu dano de ataque em 20% contra os 15. É diabo, tá travando demônio. Coisinha de Jesus.
Is he done? Is the captain dead? I knew I could trust you. And the ring? My family will never hear. But at least we have something to remember him by. The gods favor you. Safe journey, godlike. Murderers. Every one of them.
Oxe, ele não me pagou. Ah, miséria. Deve ter cobrado antes. Caminho até o jardim. Aqui é nova área já, é? Acho que sim. Então vou ver o que posso fazer ainda aqui. Daqui até agora não achei essa tal dessa base dos totens. Não sei cadê essa carniça não. Base de totem.
I'm going to miss Fiormas Iverno.
The root hog ribs there were fantastic.
It had a timeless charm. Like it was
Tá bom, meu povo, parando por...
outside Salona.
Ah não, tem... Deixa eu só...
What you missed the most?
Tá, depois vocês conversam.
We should talk. Fiormas. What are you... Pleasant dreams.
Anyway.
Right. If I must.
Mas nunca... não sei dizer. Ele sempre tem uma coisa pra conversar, mas eu fico repetindo.
Of what? Anyway.
Ah, já foi?
The most, Giada?
I think I'll miss the defiance most of all.
Ah, é a arma. Certo, só em comparação... 117... 98 de atordoamento. 96, 104... 70, não justifica não. Fazer ela ser um pouco mais rápida. Mas o dano é baixo. Mesmo que eu aumente ela. Tô com vontade de aumentar a nadinha agora.
It's an act of rebellion. We denounced the republics. We subverted nature. And we offended.
Então é isso, meu povo. Se vê em breve com mais Avowed.